Are you getting what you need out of a deal? Does the other person feel good about it too? Fabulous. You do you, boo. One of the first pieces of advice I remember receiving when I started my business was that under no circumstances should I ever barter for my work, that it would totally undermine the value I was delivering, that I would end up trying to pay my rent in scented candles, that I would end up getting paid literal peanuts for the fabulous work I was producing. Bartering was a no-go. You may have received the same message, that bartering is evil, that you should never ever do it, that to do it undermines all the work you're actually putting into your business. There are times when bartering can be bad, but it doesn't have to be. So here are my 3 top tips for how to make bartering work for you and your business. Tip number 1 is to be super clear on what has value to you and your business. What investments have you been looking to make in your business? Design, website, printing. What investments have you been looking to make in your personal life? Maybe it's more time on the yoga mat or more time on a massage table. Get really clear on what investments, time, money, energy you've been thinking of making in your business or your life. These are the things that are great opportunities for bartering. If someone else can bring those into your life in exchange for the work you do, that's a win, right? Here's an example of how that could work. Let's say you're a coffee fiend. You? Never. You're a coffee fiend and a local small batch roaster has asked you if you'd be willing to do some label design for them in exchange for 1 bag a week of their locally roasted beans for the next year. Now let's break this down. You love coffee. You love their coffee. You would have been buying it anyway. You would have been buying about a bag a week. And you know that the retail value of you going out and buying those beans yourself would be a lot more than what you would have charged for that label design in the first place. So you get your coffee, you get to support a local business, and technically financially you're coming out ahead. Yeah, it makes sense to be paid in beans. That's a win. Tip number 2 is to remember that it's not all about the money. Bartering can be a great way to foster connection, to build community amongst other entrepreneurs. It may not be an equivalent value cash-wise, but it could be more than equivalent value when you take into account that you could be tapping into a great source of future referrals for paying clients, or that you could find yourself with a brand new best wingman or wingwoman for building your business. You can also think of bartering as a way to do some beta testing. If there's a new idea that you want to try out, and there's someone who might be keen, see about a barter. What can they bring to you? What can you bring to them? Heck, 2 birds, 1 stone. Tip number 3 for how to make bartering work for you is to keep it classy. Yes, there are going to be some winning situations. Beans for a year? Hello, yes, that would be awesome. But there will be other situations, other requests you get that really won't be a fit. It won't be something that you value. It won't be something you're looking to bring into your business. You may not actually like the other person and really want to work with them. So it's okay to say no, but just do it respectfully, politely. You can say, I'm not open to bartering right now, but if you're interested in my work, we could set up a consult call for you to come on as a client. You might know someone else you can refer them to who would be a good fit for what they're looking to accomplish. There's a lot of ways you can navigate those situations without getting rude or belligerent with them. How dare they ask you to barter for beans? Ugh. No, keep it classy. It'll go a long way for you in the future when it comes to having those relationships. So your challenge for the week is to go back to tip number 1, getting clear on what you value and what you're looking to bring into your business or life. Get really clear on those, write them down, uncover what opportunities you might be looking for in terms of collaboration or bartering. Now, you know me, I'm not really woo-woo when it comes to the business stuff, but I do believe that when we actually set an intention and get clear on the opportunities we're looking for, they tend to come our way. We tend to find them. We're putting the right energy out. I know, a little woo-woo for me, but trust me, it does work. You're opening your eyes to spot those opportunities, and then you're going to be ready to jump on them. Got it? Good. See you next time.